Hey, skyscraper here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today we're back on Button Eternal, and I've been AFK for probably about 5 minutes or so at this point. I've just been opening runes, rotating between this one and the 1 mil one, or partially AFK anyway, I guess you could say. So we'll just see how it goes. For now, I'm still trying to get the autumn fire from this one, but I just can't seem to get it for some reason. Oh, we got it. Nice. Never mind. Recording theory. All right, so currently I'm on 396k. I did manage to get I believe a feast. Yeah, we got the feast from the 1 mil one. So I think what we should probably do now is I'm tempted to just try and wait. Oh, okay. For some reason I read that as 1 trillion. I just saw the T capitalized and I saw the 1, and then I just saw 1 trillion. I was like, no way they've changed that, because then I'm basically doomed. But nevertheless, neither way, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, they've not changed it. That's good. So all right, what I do want to do is I do want to go ahead and get to 1 billion right now, because I want to at least buy this rune to see what it's all about, and I'm sure it will make a huge jump as I accidentally leave the area. So let me just quickly run back in, and then we'll probably farm the main game, because realistically I've got a bunch of things to be doing. I mean, people do need to see the main game. I'm so early on in it. We've got so much to play for, and I just need to go ahead and get it all. So I think the play is then we just step on this one for now. In fact, I don't even need this one because I've already got them all. I mean, we could take the stat boost, I guess. I guess we can still get something from it at least, surely. All right, let's have a look then. So let's say, for example, am I even on it? No, I'm not. Cool. All right, there we go. So let's have a quick look then. So what am I even getting? Let's just see. So my stats are slowly not going up. I mean, technically they will with time, but I probably need so many. We just won't really see it that much. So for now then, let's just leave that be. I mean, there's no harm in doing, actually. I mean, it's basically free at this point. So yeah, we'll just keep that going. What I'll do is we'll go up to the 1 billion. We're about over a third of the way there right now. So I'll wait for this to happen. I'll come back to you once we're at 1 billion. So I'll see you guys once we're at 1 billion turkeys. All right, guys, so we're basically at 1 billion right now. Let's go ahead and buy this rune, see if it's any good. So we're currently on 397,000, and now we jump up to 5.3 million. Well, basically 5.4 in fact. Wow. All right, so that's basically just changed everything. We can pretty much just infinitely open this at this point. So that's good to see, because we don't open them as quick as I gain the extra turkeys, if that makes any sense. So it's basically infinite. It doesn't necessarily say infinite at this point, because I just don't make enough for it to really show as infinite, but it is infinite, because you can see we can just keep affording more and more and more. So therefore it is infinite. Anyway, let's see what we need. We still need these two. I don't think we'll get them. Okay, we now need this one, so maybe we can get this one fairly soon, and then we've got all of them from this one as well. However, I think what we should probably do is maybe open up one more for 1 bill again, just for the sake of it. Actually, let's just go to like 2k opened and see if we get the autumn fire. I don't think we will. I'd be surprised if we do, but again, you never know. You've got to get it at some point, so why can't we get it early on and make my life easy? But anyway, what we'll do then is, yeah, we'll just go up to 1.5 actually. There's no point of sitting around. In fact, we'll go up to him until I can get to 1 bill. So we're just going to continuously open this until we can get up to about 1 bill or so. And then I'll just open up one more of the snow Thanksgiving rune. And, oh, I get it now. So the V and stuff means void. That obviously means snow. It's not like a tier system like I thought previously. So that all just makes sense right there. So that's good to see. So yeah, pretty cool to see that. So anyway, let's just open up this 1 bill one. There we go. We'll just wait a second and boom, there we go. So we do end up picking up another harvest, so nothing really crazy, but that pushes me up to basically 7 mil per drop right now. And I think we should play the main game for a bit, because we do need to play this game. This is the whole game, not the turkey event. So anyway, let's just see how we can get on then. So where are we? So I've not played this in a while. I can't even remember what I'm doing. So we currently have insane. So I'm up to insane. So what we need then is probably to just get a bunch of prestige, drop back down, try and get some of the next tier, or a decent amount of it anyway. I do, maybe we just try and get this. I just bought the wrong one. Oops. All right, so I trolled slightly a bit. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're back on track. So let's just go for Do I go to 11k? I think that's the play, to be honest. Maybe we just go up to 11k right now. And then maybe we can just farm a bit more. So, okay, we get 4k right there. Really good to see that. Basically, we just need to get up to 11k. And then we should be able to buy the 11k Ultra button, which should be pretty good to see because, again, it's just what I need. Oh, wait, actually. 88. I'm just going to go for 88, actually. Is that even worth it? I don't know if that's worth it or not. I mean, it'll make it easier. I don't know what to do. Alright, let's just open up this one again. Alright, let's just go for like 88k then. Why not? It's not really going to take too long anyway. So we may as well just go for it. So at the moment we're on 40. We just basically need to get 50 more, roughly. Well, a bit less than 50. But again, we're just picking up about 10k a drop. So, you know, it's going to be about 50k in this case. So that's good to see. And this seems much easier now. So that's really nice. The runes from the Thanksgiving event has really helped out a lot. So they've definitely made a difference, to say the least. So at the moment, we just need 2 more presses of that one. We do gain some passive tokens right there. So now we'll just step back over to here. Make sure we don't accidentally walk onto it like I'm notorious for doing. And then we should be good to go. All right, cool. So here we are. So we can buy this one right here for 1k Ultra. Not too bad whatsoever. I mean, we could buy this. Do we buy more insane? Is that the play? How much do I even need? So I need 5, basically 6k Ultra, and I currently have 1k. So let's just buy this. We've got 40 insane right now. Was that the right decision? We'll soon find out, right? So let's just buy a bit of this. Now we'll just slightly scale up, to say the least. Buy a bit of this, perfect. And I think now we've pretty much just made more progress than what we had already from before, if that makes any sense. So I did slightly troll right there, I think, but yeah, really good. Okay, well, all right. Okay, yeah, okay. All right, so we've basically just hit the jackpot, it seems. So right now we are pretty much set it. Yeah, we've pretty much just, yeah, I don't even know. All right, so really good to see that. Let's just stand over here. So we'll just farm this for a second. Try and get some gems built back up because I do need some. So maybe what we should do then is see what we can do. So yeah, we don't actually need to do anything. So we've got 600k Ultra. Sorry, yeah, Ultra right now. We just need to get some prestige back up. So we'll just get that going fairly quickly. Boom, we'll just put that on. Oh wait, what's this? We have 100 bill. Oh, 3.5 trill. So let's just buy this one. And then just get a bit more of the prestige again. So then we should basically be back on track. Well, we've already made progress. So in fact, we've made significant progress. Oh, we can buy this one. All right, nice. And then we could technically buy... Wait, how much do I have? I need 1 mil. Sorry, 1 trillion. Basically 1.05 trill in order to get this one. So let's just try and get that one. Shouldn't really take too long. All right, there we go. And right now we could buy this. Perfect. So really good to see that. Let's just go ahead and open up these again. Get a few of these going. Go back to this one. Rotate between them all. Quickly buy this one again, just so we've got a decent amount. And I guess we could buy that. Sure, let's just get that one for now for the sake of it. And let's come back over to here. We basically just have to get 1 prestige boost and then we're basically just set for life, it seems, with this. So that's really nice to see. And then let's come over to here. We're currently onto this one right now, so that's really good. A new record. In fact, we've just unlocked this one as well. It's not as quick by the look of it, but it's still pretty good to say the least. Let's open up some... Actually, let's buy some upgrades. So what could we do? We could buy walk speed or rune luck. Let's just buy rune luck for the sake of it. And then we'll just spend the rest of these right here. So we get epics, we get rares, commons, a few uncommons as well. And we are now out of gems, unfortunately. But that's fine because we've made a bunch of good progress. So next up on the list, we'll go for probably... I don't even... Why does it keep telling me to come here? Oh, buy the rebirth auto. Oh, okay. Oops, I just slightly trolled. All right, no worries. We'll just get some of this going right now. We'll just try and get some gems. Give me some gems, game. All right, perfect. So now we should be able to buy this, hopefully, because I think I've got way more than enough. Boom, we do. And now we do need to go ahead and buy the divine button. So we should be able to buy a divine right now. In fact, can we? How much do I need? 180? And yeah, we do get a decent amount right here. So nice, we can buy the divine. We can only buy 1 set of it, unfortunately, but that's still good either way. And then let's just come over to here. So it looks like the new norm for me is just farming this, it seems. So that's really good to see. It just means we don't have to even bother with rebirth anymore because we just gain so much of it, if that makes any sense. So when we first started the videos, we were farming the cash line, the multiplier line, then we were just farming the rebirth line, and now we can basically just farm the prestige line. So really good to see, making it much easier for me. And I think I just bought the wrong one by accident, but that's all fine. So we'll just get this one going, boom. Then we just basically need to rotate between all of these. We'll go up to probably, how much do I even need for the next tier? Let's just actually check that. So what do I buy? 225k. Let's just save up for that one, because it shouldn't really be too far away anyway, to be honest. We'll be there before we know it. So right now we just need, oh, we've already got it, nice. All right, so let's go ahead and buy this one. So boom, there we go. 8k insane. We can actually buy a ton of this as well. So, okay, maybe let's just buy that. Was that worth it? I'm not really too sure. So anyway, let's just see how that ends up playing out. I did notice a few things as well. So there's achievements to claim. So we'll just spam these, and then we will just open up these as quickly as we can, or claim them all, should I say. And there we go with that. So that's good to see. And we do have levels too. So let's just put 10 levels in each. So can I even type? Hello? Okay, there we go. So boom, we'll just put all of this in right now. I guess I don't know why I'm trying to copy it, because it doesn't seem to work like that anyway. So there we go. We'll just put 10 levels of each in. And then I guess we can just go back down to 1 right here. And then, yeah, we'll just go like that. So pretty cool to see that. We now get extra stats. A slight increase, but of course, something is always better than nothing. And the small differences do always add up. So we'll take it. All right. Right now, we do have the ability to buy forest runes, apparently. So that's what we'll be doing. We'll be buying some right now. So actually, before we do, let's just buy this first, get some more ultra and stuff back, and then we'll explore what we need for the forest rune. Probably just a bunch of gems. We're up to 1.1k per claim right now, which is good. So I just stepped on the wrong one, I'm aware. And right now, we can actually come over to here. Well, all right. So new buttons altogether. We'll just go for that. We'll just quickly build a bit of this back up for now. And there we go. All right, really good to see. So, perfect. Okay, so where's the forest rune? I am probably blind right here. So 1k gems. So we'll just open up as many as we can. We do get a few, which is good to see. And right now we get extra insane, insane, insane and divine, insane and divine. And that is that. So pretty cool. We'll take it for what it is. So not too bad right there. Okay, so next up, we'll just come over to here, buy a bunch of that again. We'll go for some more of this. Perfect. And now we'll just drop back down again and start the process all over again. So we'll just farm this, get a bunch of this, go between the two, keep scaling it up. And then before you know it, we will pretty much be back where we were just a second ago. I do need to get some more insane if you've noticed. So we'll be going for that momentarily. In fact, let's just get some right now. And we can actually buy this one still. We'll just stick to that one because it's easy to get and it makes sense. So what we can do then is we could buy a few tokens. Let's just go for... Do we get any? Oh, that's a good question. I think we do personally. I mean, let's roll some in a moment just to see what we get from them, because if we hit the jackpot, then I probably don't even need them. I still don't think the other one is really that worth it, but again, we'll just see how it goes. So for now, let's just build up a bunch of this. So right here, we are up to 1.38k on the gem drops, which is insane. So really good to see that. And now I guess we could just come over to here just to quickly grab that one whilst we can. And then we're pretty much down here already again. So I wonder if we can get to the max one. Probably not. I think we're a bit too far away from it. Maybe we need some more ultra or just of these before I even consider that one. So, all right, let's just buy these. All right, YOLO. I've never said, I can't even remember. Why did I even say that? Yikes. All right, so I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. That's when you know it's a good one. So I guess what we could do then is open up all of these. Do we get anything above stats 5? We do not. Okay. Sadly, it wasn't meant to be. Sadly, it was not meant to be. And that is okay though, because you don't always get what you want. And at the moment, we will just buy that. Okay. So let's just go ahead and start farming again. So back over to here, just rotate between them all. Boom, there we go. Drop back down again. Just run these all the way up to where they need to be. Perfect. We'll go for that one. We'll now drop back down again. I nearly griefed. So luckily I didn't. All right, there we go. Now we'll come over to here. We'll buy some of this. A bit overkill, but wait, how much was the next one? 50? All right, let's just try and get to 50. I think 50 should be a decent amount. And then we should be pretty much... Okay, I think I've already got it. Yeah, well over. All right, so very easy to see that. Let's just buy this one. So we've gotten a decent amount of insane. I guess you could say I've gotten an insane amount of insane right now. And here we go and we just buy this one. So yeah, let's just gradually build our way up. And we are back up to here again, which is pretty much where I was just a second ago. So I wish these were automated. Maybe I should look at the automation upgrade for this actually. So, oh nice, we can buy it. Okay, I could have probably bought that the whole time and everyone's in the comments like, oh, why didn't you buy it earlier? You could have bought this ages ago. What are you doing? And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're probably right. In fact, you are right. So, you know, just what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and come over to here then. So what do we have? We've got QD. We will just buy this one then. So let's just try and go up to about 2.5 QD again or whatever we needed. Okay, we've easily got that. So nice. This is basically an infinite farm at this point. Let's just go for what we have right here. So we have... Okay, yeah, we'll definitely just do that one. There's no point of trying to farm an insane amount because realistically it's just going to take ages anyway. So right now we are just slowly working our way back up to where we need to be. I guess we could come over to here and see what we can get from these ones. We'll just buy this one. 50 mil is always the benchmark for that one now, I guess. So we'll just make sure we remember that going forward. And we are gaining a decent amount of XP, which means we will have more level tokens to spend. So we'll just go like this. And there we go with that. So that's good to see. We have a ton of gems right now as well, which is awesome. So we're gaining 5k. Wow. Wait, 2. I think it, yeah, 2.5, I guess. So really good to see that though, either way. So, okay, let's just get a bunch of that again. We'll come over to here, just buy this one again. And then, yeah, we're doing really well. All right, so we do need to open up more forest runes for the quest at the top. So that's probably what I'll be doing in just a second. However, first, I just want to get back to insane. And I've got my 50 mil. Well, I've got basically 2x that, so bit of an overspend, but again, it's all good. And right now, we are able to just get back on track to where we were. We'll quickly just come up to here, buy this one again, and nice, that should do it. So we'll just quickly get the buttons back up again, just to have a few stats. And right now, we are looking really good right there. So let's open up some more runes for the sake of it, because I do need to. So it says progress to the Unreal button, which is actually right here. So we'll buy that one. And then right now, I guess we could open up the shop. Automation. We cannot quite buy that. We need 100 trillion insane, which is actually insane. Okay. All right. So we can't quite buy that one yet. Doesn't mean we will never get it though. So we'll just go up to a decent amount of ultra. We'll just get this one first. We'll just buy some. Some is always better than nothing. And then now we should be able to go up to the 50 mil, which we've already smashed out the park. So really good to see that one. And then we'll just drop back down again and really just see where we end up with it all. So we'll go to 10, I think. Is it 10 bill that I need? I believe it was. So yeah, nice. 10 bill right there. Pretty good to see that. We'll just get a few divine as well. Maybe we just try and get to 60k first though. So we just buy the bigger pack of it because that makes more sense to me. So, okay, let's come over to here. Boom. We now should be able to just, okay, we need one more. All right, so one more and then we do manage to get it. Okay, as easy as that. Come over to here. Boom. We have 90k. So we do slightly lose some, but again, it's not really the end of the world. So right now we are looking really good. I think, what was it? 100 trillion? Was that how much I need? I think it was, right? So yeah, 100 trillion insane, which is pretty insane. Yeah, find the door. And I guess we'll just buy this one. Now we just need to get to 10 bill again, which is basically free. So we can easily just go for this one instead. And we need 100 trillion insane. So a bit of a way to go. Is it realistic? Absolutely. And right now we will just simply go for this. Okay, so we have a few bill. Let's see how much divine we can buy. So we need 15 bill. Okay, wait, yeah, 15 billion insane, which isn't really too bad. So we'll get there in just a matter of time. We're pretty much mostly there already, actually. So, okay, maybe not. we need... Oh, wait. Yeah, we are. Okay, I misread it. So I was looking at the wrong button, but again, we managed to do it really easily. So there we go with that one. We will just now convert this, and I accidentally bought the wrong one in traditional button fashion. This is why I do really like these games, but I just click the wrong button more often than not. And I've just done it again. Okay. All right, so this is pretty much where I just give up with these games for today. Well, on camera, maybe. Then no one will see my failures. I'm joking. But anyway, all right, let's buy that. We've got a decent amount. Let's actually go for... Yeah, we'll buy this. Boom, there we go with that one. And now we should probably be in quite a good place. I didn't even see how much insane I had, by the way. I just bought the next button without even thinking, so hopefully it didn't cost me too much. But either way, even if I did, the unreal we do have is going to make a big difference anyway. And in the grand scheme of things, we are progressing the quest at the top of the screen, which is really good to see. And we're slowly making our way up to World 2, I'm sure. So far, so good. We are doing decent, I think. So let's come over to here. We currently have 10 billion, so we'll just buy that one, I guess. And we do need some more divine, remember. So let's just quickly cash in what we have. We have 360. Let's actually go up to the 750, I believe it was. So then we do get some more value from it, because otherwise we're just going to lose most of what I have that is excess. So, okay. All right, so we pretty much should be able to buy that now, I think. Yeah, easily. If I actually hit the button, we can. So we'll now buy this one. And wow, 22,000 gems for that one. That's crazy. All right, so really good to see. We can now come back over to here. We'll just buy a few insane first. But yeah, nice. We've got the 10 bill. So let's just buy the 10 billion button right there. 57 billion in total. Sorry, 47 in total. We can now actually farm this one, which is the highest button that we've had. So, all right, nice. So what we'll do then is we're looking really good. We do need to go up to 10 trill. So I'll probably just farm that one a few more times. And then realistically, we should just be able to get the 10 trillion button on the next tier, which is going to be really good, because then we should pretty much be able to just skyrocket the amount of insane we get. And before you know it, we'll be buying the upgrade for the automation. All right, so 12 trillion. Sadly, we will slightly lose some, but again, nothing really too crazy as such, because we'll be making an insane amount right now anyway. And yeah, we're pretty much set at this point. All right, so really good to see. We have 2 trillion from that button alone, which just shows me that we've pretty much just won this area already. So right now we'll just buy this one. Boom, we can actually buy the automation upgrade, so I'll just do that whilst I can. And nice, now we need 1 billion divine. So will we get that today? Potentially, I don't know, we'll see. All right, so let's just buy a bunch of these. Nothing crazy, but yeah, that should do for now. Let's see what we've got going on here. I guess we could buy the gem multi. We'll buy the rune luck. These upgrades are basically free at this point for me, because all we have to do is just get 1 lucky press and we're pretty much set. So, all right, let's buy some of these then. Let's just stand on this one, and then we'll just stand over here. And there we go. We are pretty much infinitely pressing this one, because you can see the XP bar going up. My insane is going up at the top as well. So that is nice. Okay, so next up, we should just go for, what do I need? QD, 100 QD. Let's just try and get to that. Maybe that's the play. So this is just going to take a minute. I think it is worth it though, because we'll probably get more value for that one than we would for just farming the other one, if that makes any sense. So we'll go up to the 100 QD. We're pretty much over a third of the way there, closing in on 50% right now, which is good to see. So again, we'll just see how it ends up playing out. Hopefully this gives me a crazy amount of divine, sorry. We'll spend some level tokens as well whilst we're just waiting for that. Well, an insane amount of gems. Really good to see. Then we'll just buy 2 levels. We'll buy a few levels right here. And then we'll just buy a few more levels and just go that like this, for example. And there we go. So not too bad. We did actually just level up again as I closed the menu off. So let's just spend that point right there. And we've hit what we needed. Okay, so we have the amount we need. Let's just buy that one. So now we actually can buy this. Perfect. So that actually worked out really well for me. Happy about that, to be honest. So now we need to buy the desert map, which is 225 eternal. So, all right, let's just buy this then. Let's get a few upgrades going. I think I might have just overextended my current position, but realistically, I think maybe not actually, because I actually think we're fine. Are we fine? I think we are. It doesn't look as bad as it is. I actually think we're okay. Yeah, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. So let's just buy some of this then. We'll just get a bunch of this, go up to the amounts we need, and then we'll just buy the 6 million one right there. So now that is good to see. We can just continuously upgrade these as well. And then let's just see what we now need for the next one. 250 mil, which we've actually just hit already. So that's really nice to see there. And we do need to get up to 4.25 on Divine. So we'll just quickly buy a few of these. Just buy this one. And there we... No! Are you kidding me? This is what I mean. This is exactly what I mean about these. Oh, it's annoying. It's really annoying. I mean, it's my own fault. I get that, but it's annoying. Will it set me back far? No, not really. It will probably just set me back a matter of seconds. But again, it's just annoying. All right, so we've pretty much got what we need. We can actually buy this one already. Let's just buy that to make up for it. And there we go with that one. So that's pretty good to see. Let's just buy a few of these. We'll just buy this one for the sake of it. And then we do need 7.5 and I have 6.97. So again, a bit of a way to go, unfortunately, but nothing really crazy right there. We'll just buy this for the sake of it. I know I should have probably saved it for the other one, but again, it's just what it is. We'll keep it. So, okay, so let's just buy more of this because that should make it significantly easier right now. So the more of that we get, the better. Let's just check the automation upgrades as well, because realistically, we should be looking at 1 billion Divine for the next upgrade. So we should be getting that fairly soon, I'm sure. So right now, we would just farm between all of these. I'm not really too bothered about the amounts because they all just play into each other anyway. And as soon as we get that one, we'll now come over to here, boom. And then we'll just keep scaling this up and up and up. And then right now, we'll go for this. We'll come over to here. We do need to, we'll just buy that one just for the boost. I mean, it all plays into each other anyway, like I've said numerous times. And now we are pretty much good to go right there, I think. So we'll just save up for this. We'll buy the 10 trillion. Hopefully I actually bought the correct one this time. And I believe I did. So that's nice to see. And we'll go up to 100 QD, which we've already got. So that's easy right there. So now we should be able to come over to here. We can actually go for, how much does this one actually give me? 57 mil. All right, let's just buy this. And then what do we get now? 4 bill. So yeah, nice. So we can buy that one fairly easily. So next up, we should probably try to get the, I think we try and save up 100 billion Divine for the button. I think that seems a bit extreme, but I think it doesn't really seem as bad as it looks. So, all right, let's just keep farming these then. So we get a bunch of Unreal. Now we're up to 16 billion. So we just probably need to do this a few more times. So yeah, we'll just keep this rotation going right now. So we should pretty much be able to max this out. We can actually buy the next one already, which is awesome to see. We'll come back over to here. This should, in theory, pretty much, yeah, let's not even go for the Unreal anymore. We'll just farm the Divine right now. Because, yeah, we're pretty much all good to go with that. So we'll just run over here. Nice, we've already got what we need. And then we can just loop back around. We can basically just endlessly loop around, it seems. So, yeah, we can. Perfect. All right, so maybe... No, we don't get this automatically, do we? I was about to say, maybe we could just farm the Divine endlessly, but sadly we don't have that quite automated yet. But again, we'll get there momentarily. So, all right, good to see that. We can now buy this. Boom, there we go with that one. Let's come over to here, buy the Divine Auto upgrade for... Actually, we need this one first. This is the one I meant. You know what I meant. So, nice, there we go. So we can now basically farm infinite Divine, which in theory means infinite Unreal. And nice, we are looking really good. So we basically just, yeah, we're pretty much set at this point, guys. So let's come over to here. We will buy this, boom, 150k. We're pretty much a third of the way there for the Unreal right now. So sadly, that did slightly set me back, but it's nothing really crazy. So nice, we should just be able to get some more Unreal. That's the problem, that's what I needed. I completely forgot what I needed to progress this quickly. And there we go. So we've got what we need. We'll come over to here, spend 50 mil, 185k gems basically, which is insane to see. I should probably buy some upgrades. Let's just max this out. Okay, cool. So now let's just do, it takes gems to make gems. Let's just invest in that. And nice, we're doing well. All right, so really good to see. We'll come over to here. Boom. We can now buy... What do we need? How much do I even have? It doesn't say. Oh, wait, it does. I'm blind. All right, let's just go for like 1 mil. Okay, we basically... Yeah, we just need to do that one more time. So, all right, nice. We've done that. Now we just need to do one more rotation just to get some more of the Unreal, as I accidentally buy the wrong one again, but it's no big deal. So right now we'll come over to here. Boom, we can buy this and boom. So we have now... Oh, wait, I need 3 more. Okay, so 3 divine... Sorry, 3 Unreal is... So we basically need 150 Unreal, which is pretty much just 1 press. So we can come over to here. Okay, maybe not quite. All right, a bit of coping right there, but nevertheless, we do manage to get it right now. So there we go. There we go. Let's just spend this one. All right, cool. And there we go. So we've now unlocked the desert world. So let's see what we can do. All right, so do I want to unlock the map? I do indeed. Teleport, and there we go. Go to desert and buy the first celestial. So here we go with that one. And nice, we've got what we needed, guys. We've got what we needed. So we've got this over here. We need keys to unlock that. 50k gems for this. So let's just go for it. Okay, maybe a bit of an overspend or an overcommitment, but again, we shall just see how that ends up playing out. But it looks like what we do need to do is probably drop back a ward and just start farming what we had there before. But we do have the void ward soon. We do have mining as well. Visit the mine and explore the new world, but we need 100 singularity before we unlock that. So where is singularity? It is right here. So we have a bit of a way to go before we unlock the mine. We do need to try and get some rings as well, because they should give me some form of boost, which actually give me rune bulk, which is really good to see. So that's awesome. We will be getting that fairly soon, I'm sure. And then now let's just drop back to this world and see what we can do. So we'll probably go for like another 5 or 10 minutes or so, maybe. I do want to try and max out the... Can we even automate everything in this game? Oh, you can. Awesome. All right, that's really cool, actually. I do like that a lot. So let's go for 1 million Unreal. Is that realistic? Yeah, I think it is. Not bad. All right, let's get a bit of momentum going then. So we'll come over to here. I keep forgetting I can't auto buy it, so now we can. All right, cool. So there we go. We've got 150 Unreal, or plus. So that's good to see. Let's just go for some of this as well. Nice, that's what we needed. And now that should help us out a bit, I'm sure. So we currently have 0 divine. Well, we do have some, but just not as much as I keep thinking I do for some reason. But anyway, we've got a big amount right there. And now we're pretty much just set. So we've got what we need. We can basically just infinitely farm this. How much do we need? I can't even remember. So we need 1 million. Okay, we can buy that already. So we just need gems. Okay, let's just try and get some gems. We just need some gems, game. Please give me some gems. Gems. All right. Okay. Oh, we actually get the amount we need. Perfect. So we can go to automation. We can spend that. Now we need 100 million eternal. Wow. Okay. Wait, what? Wow. All right. That's really difficult, actually. Actually, maybe it isn't. Is it? Maybe it's not as bad as it looks. Maybe it is, actually. All right, let's just speed this up a bit manually. We'll just get this going. All right, nice. So we've got a bit of a boost right there. And at the moment, we still need to just try and get a bunch of this. So we currently have 5.82k. We should just infinitely upgrade these, I think. So yeah, let's just do that then. So we'll come over to here. We'll just... Actually, we can just stand on this to begin with. And then we can just rotate between these. I know at some point... Let's actually just go to World 2 again very quickly. And just see what we need for the next one. So we need 92.5k basically. So let's just see if we can get that. I mean, obviously we can. It would just take a second or two. But yeah, that's definitely the play in my opinion. So let's just go up to 92.5k on the Eternal. Which means we will have to do this for a minute or two, unfortunately. In fact, what I do want to do is let's see if we can just boost the amount of Divine we get. These give Divine, right? I believe that they do. Yeah, they do. So if we can get any of these two, we'll pretty much like be set, I think. But for now, we'll use these anyway. They all do play into each other, of course, and every upgrade does help out tremendously. So therefore, what we should be doing is trying to get either the Verdant for the wild song. So doesn't look like luck is on our side, unfortunately. I do have potions, but I don't want to waste them early game because usually I do. Well, I don't, but I don't want to do that and then just regret it later on, or not regret it, just have nothing later on, if that makes any sense. So that's that. So anyway, what we'll do then is we'll go up to the 92.5. We have got a slight boost right there. I wish the divine was slightly quicker than what we get it to begin with, but again, I should probably stop being lazy and just actually run over and hit the button. Okay, maybe not. It's not even worth it, is it? All right, so we basically just rotate between these like this, and then we just wait for the divine to hit 300. We're pretty much set as soon as it does, and now we are looking really good. So I'm actually really enjoying this game, and it's actually really enjoyable to play, so really good to see. So again, most of my progress has been on camera. The only bit off camera has been a bit of the AFK in the Thanksgiving event. So yeah, there's no point of just watching me stand still on a button, because that to me is pointless. All right, so we've got what we need. We are slowly but surely making our way up to the 92.5 right now. So it sounds like a radio station, 92.5 FM or something. But anyway, let's just see what we could do. Would I make a good radio presenter? Probably not, actually. I'd probably just go off the script and start talking about some nonsense and then get my show cancelled. So yeah, probably not a good career path for me. Hence why I'm not in it. So, you know, it's never too late then. Luckily with that, you just need a voice, and I plan to have a voice for my entire life. But anyway, enough yapping. Let's just see what we can do then. So we just need to buy this one more time. Boom, 97.15. Let's actually make sure we buy the right button, because I'd have just gone crazy if I didn't. I probably would have lost my mind at that point. So let's see what these give me. So we get Mirage, we get Sand, and we get Dune. So we get Celestial, Radiant, and Radiant. So not bad. So not too bad right there. We do manage to actually keep everything going right now. We do actually seem to need some more gems. My gems are extremely low. So what we should probably do then is just get a bit of this to begin with, and then just stand on this as soon as we hit 300, and then maybe just farm this one endlessly. Maybe that's the play. So maybe we can get some gems fairly soon. Nice, 200k gems per drop right now. Not too bad right there. I guess we could just go, wow, we have 20 points? What in the world? All right, so I was tempted to troll and just upgrade everything like this, but definitely not worth it. So we'll wait for one more level. We'll go 7 on this one. We'll go 7 on this one, and then we'll go 7 on this one, but we can only do it when we level up in just a matter of seconds. So in 3, 2, 1, boom. And there we go. 22 of each, not too bad. We have unlocked World 2, so we've made some insane progress today. Really happy about that. We do need to still explore relics and things like that, so maybe we will. I'm stacking up whatever potions I can get. I do need to use all of the codes and stuff as well. So we'll be looking at that at some point in the foreseeable future, I'm sure, as that would just be a separate video more than likely. So we currently have 3.5 million gems, which is awesome. So let's just upgrade the gem multi. We'll upgrade this as well. And nice, we're looking really good. So maybe wait, what was I going for on this one again? We need 100 million eternal. So can I even get any of that? Absolutely not anytime soon. All right, so we will need to farm World 2 at some point, but that will be in another video. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Let me know if you did or not. Drop a comment. I will get back to you, hopefully. Well, I say that and I don't always, so actually I'll try. We'll see. Depends how much time I've got, because it is, I know it sounds silly, but it is actually quite time consuming to reply to everybody, because most videos have tons of comments now, and then yeah, it's just still something I'm not really used to. But anyway, thanks again for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe if you're new. Check out the videos on the screen, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.